Today on How I See It, we're gonna play a little game of what's in Ginny's shopping bag. And we're gonna talk about how I can identify the items that I would find on a grocery store shelf or the items that I would bring and put in my pantry. And so let's get started. Believe it or not, it isn't very hard for me to identify a lot of different food items, but it is important because I won't be able to cook if I don't know what I'm cooking with. So I'm going to share my secrets and tips and tricks today. So first, let's talk about this item, tuna. Everyone knows tuna, right? So tuna is one of those things that's always in the same kind of packaging. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen anything else, maybe some salmon that's on the same aisle that's in the same type of packaging. But it's one of those wonderful defaults that you just always know this is tuna. Now, we have two boxes. So I can rely on a few things to help me remember or know what these boxes are. First of all, I can rely on my memory. I know I've bought them recently and separately, and I know that this one is a bread mix and this one is bone broth. But if I kind of forgot, one way I could stir my memory would be to shake them and listen, and that is very liquidy, so I will not make bread out of that. This is very floury. Also, the box is a smaller, thinner box. Let's see what else we have in here. Now this one has tea inside it. I have separated out my teas with the help of a friend, but the wonderful way that I can know always this is what kind of tea this is without having to open it is that it says black tea in Braille on the front. I took a label and put it in my Braille writer and wrote black tea on it. You know, very concise and to the point, so I won't get it confused. This box is another pretty familiar feeling box. Usually if I have a box in my pantry or find one in the grocery store like this, I know that it is going to be some sort of extract. So it'll have a glass or plastic bottle inside it. And so the way that I would probably, if I couldn't remember what kind of extract it was, I would smell it and I would say, oh, this is vanilla. So one time I did not take a sniff before I started cooking, and I dumped 2 teaspoons of mint extract, peppermint extract, into my brownies. So I had chocolate mint brownies that day, which wasn't bad. So last but not least, we have these 2 cans. Cans are fun because you can't really memorize those unless they're different heights, which these are, but it's been a while since I've bought them, so I can shake this and hear that it is something very liquid, and I can hear that that is not, that's thicker, but I'm not sure what it is. So the way that I'm gonna figure out is to take my phone and use an app. My app of choice is called the KNFB Reader. So I'll take a picture of this can, and if my photography skills are good enough, the phone will speak aloud what the label says on this package. Now, there's several other apps you can use for a task like this. You can use several apps that will actually send a picture to your community on Facebook or just a random community of sighted human beings who are gracious enough to tell you what it is you've sent them a picture of. But I like to do this and work on my photography skills. So let's see if I've done it right. Ah, ocean spray. Okay, good. I won't put this in chili then. Yay. Nice little story about ocean spray. So as you can tell, it's really not that hard for me to know what's in my kitchen, as long as I listen and smell and feel, then I'm good to go. And if I'm not, then I can read it with my phone. Now you know all my secrets, and now you know why my brownies turn out pretty well. All right, Thanks for hanging out. See you next time.